What's up, Taurus? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So do hit the hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions, guys. In my sessions, I infuse tarot with mindset, manifesting, and universal law of assumption, and actually change outcomes and break undesirable patterns. So if that is something that you would like, then you can book in with me. The info is in the description box. If you're looking for a more traditional tarot reading or psychic, you can absolutely check out my affiliates. I've put links to them in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Taurus, we're going to do a check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And a projected potential outcome based on the current energies. And I say it because on this channel, as I mentioned earlier, I infuse manifesting and mindset into all of my content. So my tarot readings are just check-ins into one version of you and your specific person that you, Taurus, have manifested, manifesting and selecting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Your desires are meant for you. Everyone is you pushed out. If you would like this manifested differently, the circumstances do not matter. It just requires a shift in your state, your identity, the version of Taurus that you're being, and a reselection, selecting new dominant thoughts and assumptions. And you can absolutely have anything you want. It's inevitable, okay? It already exists. So let's take a look at the person on your mind. 9 of Wands. There's some kind of a guardedness, or there's been a block or a wound between the two of you. But then we've got 9 of Cups. Pleasure, fulfillment. I mean, maybe there's sort of like, there's been a lot of pleasure, but there's a 5 of Cups in the reverse. There's some level of regret because maybe there's been some kind of a wound. Maybe it's been all pleasure and fun and games, and there's been hurt somehow connected to that. 9 of Cups also is wish fulfillment. Yeah, there's been an end of some kind, Taurus, and hurt feelings. 3 of Swords. So that's like the wound, okay? And then we've got the Justice card. I saw that 5 of Cups in the reverse, so there seems to be regret that this person wants to get over, and the Justice card is really about balancing things out, making something right over hurt feelings. Now, in the recent past, perceived past, in your connection, there's been like an end of some sort. Now, small portion of you, marriage, divorce, or legal matters is playing into this or has been playing into this, or third-party energy, or hurt in connection to third-party energy. I'm going to get to your side of the street, Taurus, but it really doesn't matter because the circumstances don't matter, as I pointed out. And we can manifest all that shit away if you want it. We've got a 3 of Wands in the reverse. So there seems to be sort of this stalled energy. They want to make something right. On the other hand, 3 of Wands in the reverse is like lack of maybe confidence in the future. They also might feel like that there's hurt between the two of you because there's been a lot of waiting around, and maybe there was, because the wound, right, the 9 of Wands I picked up, maybe there's hurt feelings, like maybe there was just getting sick of waiting, and maybe there's been waiting connected to, like I said, also Taurus, something might, if you're in the camp where there's a third party or there's marriage or something, you know, maybe it's like something needed or needs to end in order for you guys to move ahead, okay? And that's the block or the wound. Now, Taurus, you've manifested all of it. So if you have manifested a third party, we're going to get to you. You can manifest away fucking third parties. It's a circumstance. Everyone's a character in your show. We've got the Chariot card. There's that 5 of Cups in the reverse. So there's a wanting to get past some level of regret. Some of you are dealing with a person where travel is a factor. But this is wanting to persevere and move towards you. I mean, for some of you, Taurus, you know, this is about ending something outside of your connection and moving towards you in a positive direction with balance, justice, knowing that something needs to be made right, okay? So let's have a look at that Justice card. Yeah, knowing something needs to be made right, and 6 of Cups as well right after that. So this is reconciliation of the past, Taurus, and a 9 of Cups is beautiful energy. It's romance for sure. Maybe this has been in the recent past romantic and, like I said, more fun and games. Some of you, Queen of Swords came right after that, and then the Hierophant card in the reverse. It's been non-committal because for some of you there's been a Queen of Swords. That can be a divorcee or a third party. For others of you, the non-committal energy led to hurt feelings, and Queen of Swords could be that you got very cold and you cut this person off, okay? Queen of Swords says what's what. Either way, there's been something that has caused a wound or hurt feelings between the two of you. This person still has nostalgia about you and feels romantically. But Knight of Cups is in the upright, so there is genuine emotion here. Hierophant card is in the reverse. This could be differences in your values. This could be differences also in religion and cultural and spiritual differences. And so maybe that's also why this didn't kind of progress. There's a portion of you. Also circumstantial, guys. It's a version of the connection. But it's been non-committal. So this person seems to want to make things right with you, okay? Let's see what else with this Six of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. There's been a selfish kind of an energy. Nine of Cups in reverse is self-indulgence. So I think that's what's led to hurt feelings. So some of you might have manifested a dynamic where there was some self-serving behavior, non-committal behavior. That can be due to, like I said, something else outside of the connection needing to be ended, legal matters. Some of you, if there's distance or travel or foreign factors, this involves contracts, legal matters, immigration or something like that, okay? And so maybe this felt like it couldn't move forward, all right? The Fool. They want to take a leap though. If you're at a distance, this could be actually this person wanting to travel to you, but also wanting to take some kind of a leap to maybe come in and make good with you. Okay, Taurus? And then we've got Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like maybe there's been a lot of this kind of holding back. They weren't kind of, at least the dynamic, not really giving everything. Jealousy issues also could have played into this, guys, if there was third-party energy or non-committal energy. Let's get to your side of the street, Taurus, because that's more important. You've manifested this. And so we can adjust it any way we want. Now, my advice, guys, if you watch me regularly, is always go to the end. And so all these circumstances are kind of irrelevant. If you feel like there's a block or you have to wait or you feel like something needs to end in order to move ahead, even on this timeline or this check-in, everything exists now. This person wants to come in and give you a romantic gesture and wants to get past regret with you. And is nostalgic about you and wants to reconcile with you. So if you want something that is more in alignment with, like, you've got Magician card on the bottom of the deck, Taurus, so you just need to manifest it. So because you would have manifested this. Death card's also about transformation. So maybe this person wants to transform things with you. See, you've got Six of Cups, Taurus, so you're also nostalgic. And missing this person. So Taurus, they are, you pushed out and there's infinite versions, right? So they're your reflection. So if you want this and the best possible version, you just need to be in the identity of Taurus that has what you want. If you're worried about third parties, guys, I'm the only one. They're completely committed to me. Don't pay any awareness to anything that is not part of your end, okay? They're not invited to the state that you are moving into, okay? And that everything will work out and it can be very fast. If you've manifested third-party stuff, guys, it often comes from some self-concept thing where you're not the chosen one or you're not good enough. Guys, I've also, for those of you that are interested in breaking cycles or shifting out of hot and cold dynamics or getting rid of third parties, stepping into your highest self-concept and your God power, I have put together a free guide for you guys. There is a link in the description box of the video, so check it out if you feel like you'd like to do that, okay? Get you on the path of getting what you want. So Taurus, how do you feel about them? The Fool card's in the reverse. Maybe you feel this person, Taurus, has been a bit reckless with you. Fool card in the reverse, you know, and Two of Swords, and you feel like it's been a little stuck. Maybe you're also indecisive. We've got the Queen of Cups though, but you do feel emotion. Some of you are dealing with a person where there's an age gap because Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups as well. Maybe you feel this person's foolish or immature in some kind of a way. There's been at least the version that you have experienced or perceived seems to have been a little bit selfish or self-indulgent. Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse, Taurus. Yeah, the Four of Cups is a rejection wound. Somehow you feel like this person has not put effort in, okay? And maybe you don't want to put any effort in. Now, Taurus, you don't have to. Manifesting is not even about efforting, it's just about selecting with consciousness what you desire. Now, the Four of Cups, this is what's relevant. If your self-concept is they don't take what I have to offer, or they're not putting in the effort, it's coming down to a story that people don't put in the effort, people don't choose. If there's a rejection wound, then we need to step into version of Taurus. No, of course. I'm the only option. I'm always a priority. I'm the top priority. I'm all this person wants. I'm all anybody wants. So check out the link that I've provided in the description box, because you have an Ace of Cups here. You might have a fear of disappointment as well, or bracing for some kind of a negative impact. And that is probably, Taurus, why there might have been some hurt feelings or something going on. And you might have manifested a version of a person that seems a bit self-centered or disappointing in some kind of way, not putting you, not making you a priority. You still have Ace of Cups, so a lot of emotion, and you're wanting an Ace of Cups. So you want this rebirth, okay? So Taurus, the rebirth is now. It's available now. It's all coming down to you selecting that and sticking to that identity that you have it, because you're up the top. Taurus, you decide, you manifest everything, and then projecting new dominant thoughts onto them. So we don't need to worry about anything that's happened before. Your divine intelligence is going to take care of everything. All the circumstances shift and they will come in and even parrot back to you what you would like them to do and say and whatever. It's not manipulation, because we have Page of Wands. There's a flirty vibe, or you might feel this person's been all flirting and fun and games and not really put effort in, and that's an old story. So don't stick to one story, Taurus, and a state. If there's a part of you that believes this person loves you, there's a part of you that thinks this person makes no effort and rejects you, so take it out of the equation. Fuck it in a bucket. Anything that's not serving your end, fuck it in a bucket. It's not part of your identity and your story and the version that you're selecting, because we've got Queen of Cups had to come out. We've got a King of Pentacles in the reverse, Taurus. You feel like this person's been non-committal, okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse, or questions around loyalty or commitment, but then you love them, Taurus. This is for those for whom this reading resonates, okay? So you don't need to take this reading if it's not yours, guys. And even if it is yours, fuck it in a bucket, like I said, okay? Because we have Hierophant card in the reverse. So there's maybe been a mismatch. You might feel like this person's non-committal, not the type to commit. That's a projection and a selection. So you might feel like this person's all flirty and fun, doesn't put effort in. You might feel like you love this person. You question, do they love you in return? I mean, we have a Knight of Cups here, so they have genuine emotion for you in this check-in and the way that they're showing up and how they're feeling. So if you want them to show up like actually like a King of Cups, gushing with emotion or putting in the effort, you just say that that's what they do. You affirm it and you work on the self-concept and the identity that knows it. That's what you receive, okay? And that you're God of your reality, okay? Your consciousness. The Hierophant card's in the reverse. So you have maybe an assumption that this person won't commit. Maybe in the recent past, perceived, they've said that they don't want to commit. You can get rid of that, guys. You can literally go to the end and say they're committed to me. If they've said I'm not the type to commit, you say, oh, they absolutely are. If they're the type, if they're in a third party situation and can't commit, you get rid of the third party. You just focus on your end. They're committed to me. The third party is a non-issue, okay? Some of you, there's just been clashes in values. Maybe you want something traditional. This person doesn't want or seems to have not wanted something traditional. Also, infinite versions and realities. Just go to your end, okay? Yeah. So, look, we've got you, Taurus, as the Hierophant card. So you want maybe something stable or committed. And your heart's there, but you question it. Is this just flirty and fun, or and maybe that's how it's appeared, and there's a bit of a rejection wound and a disappointment or a fear of disappointment that's maybe been made manifest, or the mirror gets a bit like that. So yeah, just change the story. All right, Taurus. So let's see what this person wants to come in with. We've got twin flames, guys. Union and duality, yin yang and balance, complements, polar opposites. Well, twin flames, guys, twin flame or no twin flame, soul connection. So there's a familiarity, 6 of Cups. You know, that's also past life connection. So you might feel very much like there is a strong connection. We have Coffee Cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. So this person, they want to get past the pain. The other thing is this could have been a friends plus more or something like that. You know what I mean? So Taurus, if you selected the version of the person where you feel like you're in love with them, but they have like friend zoned you, or they're friends with benefited you, or haven't committed to you and gone with someone else, and you feel like you're just fun, you've manifested that. So I don't even care if they said we're just friends, or I don't even care if they, whatever they've done. If you want the commitment, so that would have been coming from you and a self-concept that you don't get the one that you want. And so guys, your self-concept or in your story and your identity, I'm the version of Taurus, anyone I want wants me more. Anyone I want commits to me easily. I'm the prize. This person absolutely wants me. I'm all that they've ever wanted. They're madly in love with me. If you feel like they don't put in an effort, I'm their top priority. I'm all they think about. I'm everyone's top priority. Full stop. We've got mirror. Okay, guys, everyone's your mirror, but you might feel a very intense connection with this person. Now, it also might trigger you more. Sometimes soul connection, at least this is my personal belief, guys, they're stronger mirrors because they trigger something within your consciousness to shift. So you can still absolutely have them. They're not a robot, but their thoughts and feelings about you shift when you change. You're a dominant mirror in every situation, guys. Everyone is your mirror, but you might really feel like this person is, you know, your twin flame, your soulmate. So all you need to do is change the story. Don't go down this thing where it's like there needs to be all this healing work or they need to heal, because there's 3 of Swords and Death card. There's all this transformation. This person also could have pain from their past and losses that they're trying to get past. And if you focus on that, you're putting a lot of conditions on your manifestation, guys, whereas it's just very easy. It's all you, okay? It's that it's that easy. It's that simple. Everything is you pushed out, all your assumptions. So I don't want to create assumptions for you guys that like they need to do this and then they need to get past some pain from their past in order to want to commit to you, or even if there's legal matters or all these things in the way, that it's going to take time. Everything exists now, okay? All right, paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. It also says honeymoon phase, guys. So they want to enjoy you, okay? There is genuine emotion. So if you doubt it, Taurus, or you waver and you go in and out, this person is going to morph into whatever state and identity that you're embodying, okay? You can check out my latest video on states. So if it looks kind of one way 1 minute, or it did and then it changed, it was just you and your own story, you shifting and your identity shifting, okay? So check out the link in the description box if you would like to, you know, end any of these cycles, or, you know, wavering in and out, or hot and cold, or self-doubt, or if you're looking for the commitment and you want to get rid of all these undesirable circumstances of actually being your God power and embody your highest self. Check out the link in the description box that I've provided. It looks to me like this person wants to savor the moment with you. There seems to be a wanting to come back together, and like 6 of Cups, they're reminiscing, and this is reunion. So a lot of you will be catching up with this person. There's an offer on the table, and they do have romantic feelings for you. And if you want to get them to express more or prioritize or have it differently, I've already explained it's completely available to you, because everything is manifested through you guys, okay? So I hope that resonated for some of you, and I intend that it helped some of you. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time.